Good morning, this is Jack for Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 29th of January. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, okay, let's have a look at ES, which has got up to the weekly pivot area and is pulling back a little, but at the moment, we're still looking pretty good to the upside. No current negative divergence. NQ looking good too, which is good because obviously the focus of the big gap down was on the was on tech. RTY hasn't made it back up into a retest this high. This is still very weak. I am wondering. Well, I'm thinking where we've got a decent chance of seeing a retest of the all-time high on NQ. I am wondering very much about RTY, which is really looking still very weak. YM didn't make it back to the retest this high on YM yet, but I'm pretty sure it's made it on Dire. I was mentioning that in my post yesterday. DAX has come back and retested the high. ESTX is pretty close, and this isn't forming the head and shoulders that I thought might be forming. Okay, let's have a look at the big picture charts. On ES, obviously we've now had we had a test of the daily middle band, and we've now had another close clearly above it. On SPX, the same, more than halfway back. On the hourly chart, no current divergence. Just need to get through another 53 points or so to get back up into a retest of this high. Nothing really to see on the 15-minute either, but we are reaching obviously an old support level and pausing slightly there at the moment. On Qs, we closed the day back over the daily middle band, which is very encouraging for seeing a high retest. Hourly chart, nothing. It's and 15-minute chart, really nothing as well. So just seeing a pause and a pause to buy, I think. Just to on the way back up to the highs. On Dire, we do have a possible. Sorry, that's an hourly RSI 14 sell signal, which is brewing. So just change that. Did we make it back up to the retest of the high yesterday? Almost, but not quite. But we're very, very, very close. We've made the double bottom target already, and likely it will make it the rest of the way. Possibly today, possibly tomorrow. We shall see. Looking at the 15-minute chart. We've already made the double bottom targets, both of them. We're just waiting to get back up into the full retest of the high. Looking at IWM. I think on the 15-minute chart, seeing a little bit of a pullback here, but it's not a great deal. We've got a little double top here. This could go a little lower. If so, the target area would be in about 223 and change area. The flag, it's a nice flag. I have my doubts about whether we've really got a shot at a retest of the high. IWM has been so slow off the ground. It wouldn't surprise me to see this fail. And as I said, the original double top targets are still valid. So we shall see. All right, looking at DAX, retesting the high on the futures, looking pretty good. Back below the daily middle band, as I said, I'm doubtful about coming back up into a retest of this high here at 42.4. We shall see. All right, looking at DX. Rallying a bit here, the head and shoulder, right shoulder, is actually at about the 108.35 area. If we get back over that, this will fail, and we may well see a retest of this high. ZB, still a nice looking bear flag, although we reached a possible high chest neckline. We could be forming a right shoulder here. Could it break up directly from here and be a right shoulder? It would be a weak pattern. It would really need a little more consolidation. Maybe get down to the weekly pivot. Looking at CL, obviously this is made target and is rallying a bit. We could be forming on the head and shoulders. That is, we could be forming a larger head and shoulders here to go down further, which wouldn't actually surprise me. NG has got more than half of the way down to the head and shoulder target, which is in the 2.85 area. Testing the monthly pivot at 3.03. Leaning towards that making target, I think. GC, still expecting a retest of the all-time high. SI, nice looking bull flag megaphone here. Watching the megaphone resistance of the 31.5 area. HG, This is a nice looking flag. So this is a bullish underthrow. I'm thinking we may well head straight up to this resistance here in about the 4.33 area, break up from it, and set up a retest of this high in the 4.47 area. So looking pretty good. KC is going higher. We've still got a daily RSI 14 sell signal fixed, and I'm still watching that, but at the moment I'm not seeing anything particularly bearish, and this sell signal is actually very close to failing. I'm a little surprised it didn't fail yesterday. SB, nice looking rally. Looking for this to reach the resistance area and possible inverted head and shoulder neckline just under the weekly pivot at 20.07, and I think we're really looking about 19.9. For the possible IHS neckline. We'll see how that goes, but I'm liking the support on this on the daily chart. CC, messy triangle, a cautious target back up at a retest of this high here in the 12,950 area on wheat. May well be heading back into a retest of the lows. Corn, we broke down from a double top, and we are rejecting back up into the high at the moment. On soy, we've got a nice looking little double top as well, and at the moment that's rallying a bit. That could also reject. On CT, this is coming back in, I think, to a retest of the low, which is disappointing, as we actually had some support from bicycle on the daily chart for this double bottom. Lumber, seeing a bit of a rally. We've got a 60-minute buy signal fixed, and that's getting pretty close to the target. Live cattle is continuing up. 60-minute sell signal is fixed and is very, very close to failing. So we may see that fell today. And lean hogs, keeping an open mind. I'm not quite sure what's happening here, to be honest. All right, great. Just to recap, have a look at my post yesterday. I was talking about the targets here. We're very, very close to the retest of the all-time high on YM, and I'm liking that. I'm liking the retest on ES as well, and on NQ as well. I have serious doubts about LTY. We're seeing a bit of a retracement here. We don't have any particular reason to think that this is going to extend. We don't really have any sell signals here. I'm just thinking this is going to be a morning dip, and then we will likely continue higher. So we'll see how that goes. All right, great. Let's have a quick look at questions. I think that's a wrap. All right, brilliant. Catch you guys tomorrow.